from birth, ain't no need to pretend. Haters gon' talk, but still hating in the end. No need for approval to find my own brain. Success is my language, I speak it unchained. Confidence, self-love redefined. I'm the blueprint, you know, but we're fine. The boss in the game, ain't nobody like me. If you're looking for the sauce, I got the recipe.
Swag is so fierce, it's a language I speak. Unmatched confidence, my power, my peak. No crown needed. My presence, it reigns in the world of swag. I break the chains with each step I take. I redefine cool. Others try to mimic, but I'm the true jewel. When the world of followers, I lead the show. Confidence, swagged out, watch me glow. Top notch attitude, haters in my rear view. I'm the star, got them all looking as I break through. With every move, you know I own the spotlight. Confidence on fleek, shining bright every night. That's right. Don't believe the hype. You better than me, you know that ain't right. Clock in, your shift done. Bye bye up top, but no, you'll get no high five. If you're looking for the sauce, I got the recipe. If you're looking for the sauce, I got the recipe.
Boxes, I cannot fit in the boxes. Stop it, quitting was never an option. Exhausted, this passion is never exhausted. And you cannot stop it, nah, you cannot stop it.
I had to switch up the flow, show you the way that it go. God is good, but his life is hard. But it gets better when you grind it smart. I'm just really trying to leave a mark. We tired of being who they say we are. That's the time we gon' take it far.
Always been real, we don't fake it all.
Tired of 9 to 5, just make enough to survive. Only living on the weekends. You really thinking that's why I'm alive? Listen, not the scenes, time to live my dreams, do the things deep inside of me. This life, it continues with fighting me, but I don't have quitting inside of me. I will not jump in these boxes they throwing me. Talking to God and there's so much he's showing me. Shaping me, growing me, taking me sowing seeds. A growing tree, y'all get a load of me. Yeah, don't let them slow me. I get the bag like a grocery. I'm on my grind like I'm supposed to be. And I do not care if you notice me. Boxes, I cannot fit in the boxes. Stop it, quitting was never an option. Exhausted, this passion is never exhausted. And you cannot stop it, nah, you cannot stop it. This isn't a robbery, hands in the sky if you got a dream. Learn nothing was blocking me. I was the problem, the only one stopping me. I didn't like it, I had to refocus. Now I'm devoted, I know where I'm going. Controlling emotions, I'm owning the moment. In order to get it, see, you gotta want it. This type of flow make a living break. Confessions over these 808s. Don't sleep on the key, better stay away. I mean, for heaven's sake, I'ma be the best.
Live and free from the Castle grounds, the Northmor Lady Knights are looking for 6 straight wins, and they look to do it against one of the bottom feeders in the KMAC of the East Knox Lady Bulldogs, coming into town to try and pull off the upset, looking for their 2nd win of the season. Not going to take a break. We're just about set to go, so we will go ahead and dim down that music and head right into this game, but go between the bases really quick here, presented by North Central State Colleges, just to give you the starting lineups for both of these teams. And we'll go ahead and start with the batting order for East Knox. So the Lady Bulldogs will bat as this. So leading off will be Wilson. Rambo will bat 2nd. Hill bats 3rd. Kenley Moore bats 4th. Riley Lilly bats 5th. Opheme is 6th. 7th is Madel. 8th is Paisley Lilly, and then 9th is Lemire. sister duo for Northmor, as we are already through with one pitch, is pitching and catching for the Lady Knights. So Blevins, that is Malia Blevins, throws in strike two, gets ahead of the count here against East Knox's leadoff. Next pitch high and away. Blevins this season, Malia wears number 30. 1.93 ERA, 7-3 overall record. This pitch in the dirt. The next pitch, swung on, fouled back. Mackenzie Wilson, your dream leadoff, really, with the average she brings, 4.21. 5 runs scored this year, 7 RBI. Here's the 2-2. This one gets away. So from 0-2 to 3-2 goes Wilson. Lady Knights don't walk too many hitters, but Wilson certainly has the patience to do it. This one in the zone gets a swing and a miss. There is out number 1. So 1 batter, 1 strikeout for Malia Blevins, one of the top punch-out pitchers this season in the league. That one's swung on and missed for strike 1. This is Madison Rambo, the other pitcher today. She'll be in the circle in the bottom half. Next pitch right down Main Street. Can't keep up with it. Next pitch. That one in there, strike 3. It is Malia Blevins' 150th strikeout of the season. That is second in the KMAC this season. Only behind Addie Bocock, a college commit out of Danville. First lefty in the box for East Knox. Reaches at an outside fastball. Lydia Hill. Deep in the batter's box, went for the slap shot. Ends up going out down 0-2. Lydia, 250 average. Team high 5 walks this year. Down 0-2. That one just sails outside. Here's the 1-2. Slapped at, missed. Swung a little under it, and striking out the side is Malia Blevins. So a scoreless frame as we head into our pregame show. Taking you between the bases officially here, presented by North Central State College. Thanks so much for joining us. I'm Jonathon Langdon here on the OH Report. Let's talk about the visitors first, who you just saw at the plate go down 1-2-3. Lady Bulldogs. It's been a season to forget at this point of the year. 1-13, 0-8 in the league, but they did earn that first win of the season against Zanesville back on April 11th. And this is just their 5th road game of the year. They've had a couple neutral site Saturdays where they've gone and done some work, but when it comes to official road games, this is just their 5th one, and most of them have obviously been in the KMAC. Scores have not been too great. The pitching has been a little rough, just trying to find the strike zone. A lot of walks compared to strikeouts, and been prone to the long ball. 10 home runs given up this season to their opponents. For the Lady Bulldogs, however, someone that is going to be a bright spot over in center field, who we already saw at the plate as the leadoff. Mackenzie Wilson, 1 for 3 with an RBI in that game against Centerburg. It ended up bringing in the only run that the Bulldogs were able to muster in that game against one of the top 2 teams in the league. They sit second right now, those Lady Trojans. After splitting a series with Danville, they are both tied at the top, but Danville with the extra win. But Wilson, 4.21 average, 7 RBI this year. And she is going to man center field for these East Knox Lady Bulldogs. So bottom half of the first, as you see East Knox warming up out in the field. Their field goes as this. In the outfield, left to right, Hill there, Lydia Hill, Mackenzie Wilson in center, Lemire in right. Going from the hot corner to first base, Kenley Moore at third, Riley Lilly at short, Ophim at second, and then Paisley Lilly at first, Maydell behind the plate, and Rambo in the circle today to pitch. 17 strikeouts this season. Lead off here, Shelby Cooper for Northmor. Slaps at this one, puts it in play, and that will easily get her on base. So just a case of putting the ball in play, making the fielders work. That was a long run out for the catcher to try and get there. So runner on first, nobody out. First pitch, this time to the next hitter. Blevins takes the hit on the shoulder, and we are now up to 2 players on base in just 2 pitches. Your Northmore batting lineup, Shelby Cooper led off. Blevins now sits at first after taking that one off the shoulder. Callie Wright coming up to the plate. The cleanup hitter is Maddie C. Ava Walters bats 5th. Zariah Blevins will bat 6th, who was the walk-off hero last time Northmore was out, as this ball will get away, and both runners will move up 60 feet. And then Celine Miller, another power hitter, bats 7th. Lindley Weaver bats 8th, and then Amons will bat 9th as the round-out hitter. The 1-0. This one also gets away. Cooper, good read on it, and there's the first run of the game. So 2 pitches not able to be fielded in will result in our first run so far today, and moves another run closer to scoring. 60 feet away on third is Malia. The 2-0 pitch, high and outside. Callie this season, .397 hitter. Leads the team in that department. Also 21 runs scored. That one finds the zone. Breaking ball hit the lower line at the knees. Still a hitter's count. Callie also 11 RBI this year. Chance to drive another one in. The pitch is lined to left. That'll drop just behind that infield umpire, and another run scores. It's 2-0 Northmore. Slapped the other way, just pretty much did what she was given. Later on the swing, found a gap. Runner goes. Easy steal for the Lady Knights. As here is Maddie C., the cleanup hitter for Northmore. Rambo in the circle. Delivers a strike. Count moves to 1-1. On deck is Walters. First, I thought the home plate umpire called that a strike, but he's just kind of indicating where that location missed, up and in. Count moves to 2-1. Already 2-0 Lady Knights on a couple of wild pitches. Ooh, big swing. C misses, and the runner advances to third. So you can tell Golden Knights are amped to run around the bases. Already a number of steals. Next pitch is high. Count is full, 3-2. Still nobody out. Payoff slapped out to left. Is it going to stay fair? Answer's yes. And crossing home to score, Callie Wright. It's a double for C. She'll make the round and end up staying put. So it is now 3-0 Lady Knights. Good show so far put on by Northmor. And this pitch gets away. Back to third base go the Lady Knights. So this is now 4 runners who have all reached all the way to third base. Threatening to score this one as well. Rambo delivers, nearly got Walters to swing at it. The next pitch. 2-0's grounded just in front of the pitcher. That will be out number 1. They'll trade it for another Northmor run. So you'll take it. It's been a struggle just to get outs here so far, but they get it out of Walters on her ground out to the pitcher. Rambo scoops throws to Paisley Lilly. And up comes Zariah Blevins. She takes ball one. She has now proven she's got power to take it to the fence. She did it in a big way against Highland last time out. It was a walk-off home sender of a home run. She's up ahead quickly, 2-0 on Rambo. Slops this one foul over towards Coach Wiseman. It was Zariah's first home run of the season as well. In a 2-for-4 day that they had against Highland, that she had against Highland, with a run scored, obviously, with that homer, and then 2 RBI. The RBI was on her single earlier in the game. Next pitch. This one taken out to left, but a nice catch in stride made by Hill for out number 2. Wind kind of blowing in, so maybe tough to take anything out, but we have said that certainly before in games where we did see one end up leaving the yard. 200 feet to left and right. It appears it's about the same to center. Rambo has now found her way to 2 outs. Trying to take it home from here. Celine Miller fouls that back right towards me. Celine this year, 2.44 average. As Rambo steps off, gets the pitch call. Here's the 1-1. High and outside. Celine's got 2 home runs this year, 3 doubles, 13 RBI, and that's all coming from your 7-hitter. Not too shabby. Another one high and outside. It's hitters count 3-1. In a 4-0 ball game, it's blown up quickly here for the Golden Knights. This one misses high. She'll take her base. So Miller heads to first. Weaver is up. Lindley Weaver puts it in play on the first pitch. The grounder will fall through for an infield single. But no, it actually is going to be called obstruction. Get a look at this again. So you'll see the grounder hit over towards second. Ofim went to make a play, and she was interfered with. So the umpire right there makes the out call, and that gets East Knox out of the inning. We'll step aside, take a break on the OH Report.
At Avita Home Health and Hospice, our caring professionals are ready to serve you with personally tailored services designed to meet the unique needs of each individual. When we take on a patient at Avita Home Health and Hospice, they really do feel like family. So when we take care of our family, we want to take care of the whole person. So we take care of them from our nurses, our aides, our physical, occupational, and speech therapists, but we also have people that tend to their hearts. So we have social workers, we have chaplains, and people that can help with the emotional side of their care.
At Avita Home Health and Hospice, we have a dedicated team that takes care of you. Caring for the whole person is our promise to you, from social and emotional well-being.
Top half of the second. East Knox back to the plate. Kenley Moore will lead things off. 4-0 game. Golden Knights struck all 4 of their runs with no outs in the bottom of the first. And that was strike 3, so Moore retired quickly. Must have missed a pitch. So already out number 1. This one bunted foul. Riley Lilly. 214 average, 2 RBI this year. Watches one high. Count even at 1-1. The next pitch. In there, strike 2. Right where Blevins wanted it, behind the plate. The next pitch to Riley. Gets a swing and a miss, high in the zone. There is out number 2. It is now 5 up, 5 down, all via the strikeout for Malia Blevins. And she gets another swing and a miss. That one in there too, outside corner. And threatening to make this a 10-pitch half inning. Swing and a miss, strike 3. And that's now 6 up, 6 down, all via the strikeout. A 10-pitch half inning sends us to the bottom of the second, coming up on the OH Report.
Your future starts here at Pioneer Career and Technology Center. At Pioneer, you'll gain real-world skills, hands-on training, and college credits, all while preparing for the jobs of tomorrow. Pioneer, preparing today's students for tomorrow's opportunities. Discover your future at Pioneer.
Rambo ramping up to go yet again here in the bottom of the second. Lady Knights have been hot these last 5 games. How hot, you may ask? The answer is 36 hits, 36 runs for them during this 4-game stretch. It's a 5-game win streak, but the last 4 games they have scored 36 runs. If you add that 5th game, it'd be 40. They won a 4-1 game against Mount Gilead. First pitch in there for a strike for Rambo. At the plate is Callie Amons. 9-hole hitter up for the Lady Knights to lead off the second, high and away. So it's a 5-game win streak, 36 runs in their last 4 games, 2 in a row at home. Slider slides too far out. Count moves to 2-1. Get some contact here to the hot corner, falls through the glove of Moore, and it's going to be a reach on an error for Callie. Just couldn't get the glove down in time. Also, a couple hops right before. And a base runner on early yet again for Northmor. Reminder, all 4 of those runs that the Golden Knights scored were with no outs. This one slapped to the pitcher. Throw over to first in time for out number 1. So same exact thing Shelby Cooper did her last time up. This time it went a little bit too close to the pitcher, and she is retired. Job was done, though. Runner advances to second. That'll bring Malia Blevins back up to the plate. First pitch to her. Swung on, lined, ripped down third base, and that gets past the left fielder. Rounding to score, Amons will get in standing and trying to stretch it to a triple. Blevins has it. And the Knights now up 5-0. An RBI triple opens this game up even more. Here goes Callie Wright. First pitch to her outside. Callie's 1 for 1. Ultimately came around to score in the first. The next pitch. High and away. And I'll actually just say high. Rambo recollects the pitch. In the dirt, and that will take a wicked hop. Another run scores. It's 6-0. So Blevins crosses home. So that one's in for a strike. Crosses home for a second time today. Hitters count. Here's the 3-1 to Callie. Takes it high. Ball 4. Runner on first. 1 out. 6-0 Lady Knights as Maddie C. rejoins the action. Runner will go on the pitch, and she's in time. Golden Knights, no doubts, their game plan coming in was just to get people on and test the catcher. They've done a great job at that. As you see, Callie standing at second, the leading base nabber this year in the KMAC. A 1 count, ripped down the third base line. And Callie right after that steal is going to score. And it's now a single and an advancement on the throw for Maddie C. She doubled earlier. This time makes it a single. First pitch to the next hitter is high. Maddie C's day so far, she stands at second base. 2 for 2, a run scored, 2 RBI. If she were to pack it in now, that'd be a great day. Ava Walters up ahead, 2-0. One out, runner on second. Next pitch to Ava. Another one goes high. 3-0 the count. And same location, ball 4. First and second, forced at any base now. Here comes Zariah Blevins. 309 average this year. 8 RBI on the year. Thought about swinging there. Decides not to pull the trigger. Blevins 0 for 1. 43 pitches so far for Rambo. So another one ends up high. And the runner goes on the throwback, and she's safe. Great heads-up play by C. She went right as the catcher launched it back to the pitcher. And now runners on the corners. Moves the count to 2-0. Inside pitch, this will get away, and because of that hustle, she now scores standing. And the runner advances to third from first. The base runner is just going all over here so far through 2. 8-0. And the 3-0 at the plate is chipped foul. Golden Knights leaving no doubts here in the first 2 innings. This one's dribbled in the dirt. That'll make it ball 4. We are back where we were just a few moments ago with runners on the corners. And it looks like we'll have a courtesy runner. Ellie Brown will come in. Brown, 2 steals on the season. We'll see if she decides to go here. So you got Brown at first, Walters at third, and at the plate, Celine Miller. First pitch is high, and there goes Brown. She's got the steal. Runner advances to home into the throw, and now Brown's going to get third base on a wild one back to the plate. That'll make it 9-0. Ooh, nice slider. Gets away from Walters. Or my mistake, this is Miller. Count moves to 1-1. Another one, same location. And the run will score at the plate. Empty base paths. Count moves to 1-2. So a chance for East Knox just to focus on the plate. Yeah, and sails awkwardly out. 10-0, Golden Knights. Put up 4 in the first. This is 6 now in the second. Next pitch. This one high and outside. We are back to a full count. Miller could really go after this. And that she will. Grounder to third. Kenley Moore throw across the diamond. That's out number 2. So 2 outs now. Runner base is empty. That's the biggest thing for East Knox. So second runners get on base for Northmor. That's when East Knox kind of tenses up. The pressure starts to really eat at them. So maybe here with clear mind, they can try to get out of this. Count moves to 1-0. This will be pitch number 54 for Rambo. Inside, a little bit too inside. Next pitch. In the zone. Gets a swing and a miss. Rambo's line so far, 1 2/3, 5 hits, 4 walks, still looking for a strikeout. This one chipped fair, it'll roll foul. Wise stuff there by the Lady Bulldogs to let that go all the way until it crossed the left side of the line. Count moves to 2-2. Probably the best strikeout situation that Rambo has had here so far. Just needs one more across the plate. That one just chipped foul. So Lindley Weaver staying alive here in this count. 163 hitter, 4 RBI so far this season. Next pitch from Rambo will dribble across the plate. We are full, 3-2. The pitch rolls again. That's ball 4. Great work at the plate, though, by Lindley just to fight towards it, get herself on base, and this is where Northmor wants to be again. Sinking pitch was in for a strike. As we see Callie Amons return to the plate. Callie 0 for 1, but she did score a run. Reached on a fielder's choice her first time up. Grounder back up the middle, diving shortstop, can't get there. Nobody covering the back. There was a chance maybe to make a play at second. But with that, station to station go the Lady Knights, and we are back to the top of the lineup. Cooper is 1 for 2. Takes this pitch. It gets away. No more force on. Shelby thought about slapping down another bunt. That's what she's done the last 2 times up to the plate. But backs off on a lower pitch. Gets ahead 2-0. Next pitch. This one went for it. Didn't get it. It's 2-1. Cooper a 2.94 average this year. Watches that one up at the eyes. 3-1. Miller tops this foul. Hops over the home plate umpire. And again, we are at 3-2. We've been here numerous times here in this game. Northmor, for the most part, has had the advantage in payoff situations. Can Rambo reverse that here? Misses outside. Bases are loaded. And it looks like Coach going to make his way out to the circle. We will have a change with the bases loaded. Malia Blevin stepping up for Northmor. And that means they're going to have to throw something different at her. Checking across the way. Of course, big game with KMAC implications, especially for the title towards the top on the baseball diamond. East Knox taking on Northmor. Bulldogs just scored their first run of the game. They trail still 3-1. As Colton Armstrong, it appears, just struck out. Caden Ridenauer stepping up to the plate on the other side of the common grounds today here at Northmor. Already 10-0 here, as they are going to stick with Rambo. Just going to give her a little pep talk as Blevins grounds that foul. Malia, no home runs yet this year for her. What a time it would be for one, though. Slight delay as they went to get that softball that was in play. 0-1 the count. Rambo going to step back in, gets her pitch call. The pitch to Malia. Rolls in the dirt. Weaver at third, Amons at second, Cooper at first. Blevins at the dish. The pitch to her. Outside, on the line. That's strike two. Golden Knights already up by 10. They can add much more to that with just one swing of the bat. The 1-2. Brings us even. Next pitch is high and outside. Nearly got him out of the inning. Another payoff, grounded. Moore went to cover third, it got by her. One run will score, another rounding. The throw to the plate is going to be dropped by the catcher. This will go to the backstop. Cooper holds up at third. So runners at second and third, 2-run score. It's now 12-0 over the Lady Bulldogs. Reset the count, 2 gone. And this one hits the backside of Callie Wright. We are loaded again. This one dribbles away. Oh, and runners are stuck. and everybody ends up getting back. Looks like Coach Wiseman decided not to send anybody. So Shelby got that message late, retreated back, and then Blevins, who was at second, was already at third base. But everyone able to get back. Count moves to 2-0. Maddie C. Already a 2-for-2 day, 2 runs driven in. She's got a single and a double. She's also ahead 3-0. This one in there. She'll foul it off. Little delay here as they're going to run and get that out of the left field corner. So Hill runs that down, throws it back in play. Rambo back in the circle, delivers a strike. Third straight hitter to go to a full count. Next pitch lined right to the shortstop. Nice catch made. Helping them get out of the inning, Riley Lilly makes the snag. It's now 12-0 Golden Knights as they head back out to the mound.
At Knox Community Hospital, your primary care physician is more than someone who delivers your test results, more than someone who writes prescriptions, more than someone who listens to your heart. We are your healthcare partner who takes the time to know you, listen to your concerns, and provide you with expert personalized care to make and keep you well. Because to us, you're more than just numbers on a chart. You're a neighbor and a friend. Knox Community Hospital, in the community, for the community.
And welcome back here from Northmor High School and surrounding area. Top of the third, Lady Knights lead 12-0 over East Knox. They have made light and early work of their opposition here today, looking for 6 straight wins. With just an inning and a half more of work, could very well see them get that done. 6 up, 6 down for East Knox up to this point. So that brings Maydell to the plate, the catcher. Tries to put a bunt back. Falls behind 0-2. And that one in there also for strike 3. So the goal for Malia today in the circle is just to throw strikes. That goal so far has been accomplished. 27 pitches, 22 strikes. Swing and a miss out of the next hitter. Paisley Lilly trying to break the cycle here for East Knox early in the game at the bats. Next pitch, another swing and a miss. You can tell she's got a great power behind that swing. Just got to locate it. Watches one outside. Good eye. True velocity out of the arm of Blevin. She's got great speed, and that's one of the biggest things that hitters have struggled with so far this season. Strike 3. Batter's out. 2 out. And a 9-hole hitter due up for East Knox. This is Lemire. Another thing that's so dangerous about Malia. This one's fouled off. She gets to work the second you step in that box. She's not giving you any time to think about it. So it looks like a foul ball here. Maybe take a wicked shot, maybe some sting off the bat. So Lemire will take some time and get checked out. And meanwhile, I'll give you an update over on the other side. Northmor has scored again. They lead 4-1 on the baseball diamond. They're also putting together a little bit of a two-out rally. Runner at first and also their batter at the plate up 3-0 in the count. Good to see Lemire doing all right. She's going to step back in the box. And smart on her getting in well in time before Malia was ready. Still takes strike two. But as I said, the second you step in that box, she is not wasting any time. Here's the 0-2. There's strike three at the knees. And Blevins didn't even realize it, but she has already gotten through the top of the third. We'll take a break, come back on the OH Report.
Your future starts here at Pioneer Career and Technology Center. At Pioneer, you'll gain real-world skills, hands-on training, and college credits, all while preparing for the jobs of tomorrow. Pioneer, preparing today's students for tomorrow's opportunities. Discover your future at Pioneer.
Rambo remains in the game in the circle for East Knox as we hit the bottom of the third. Golden Knights already have done their damage, 12-0. Due up in the lineup, 5-6-7. Ava Walters will lead things off for Northmor. Ava today 0 for 1 with an RBI and a walk. She has also scored today. First pitch swinging, that's fouled down the first base line. I think the goal here for Madison in the circle is throw strikes, let the ball land where it wishes, just get it across the plate, throw some strikes. Awfully close on that one, a bit high. The next delivery. That one in there low and outside. Count moves to 1-2. East Knox, they've got two other pitching options. We'll see if they play today. This one's fouled back. Lydia Hill playing out in left right now. She's probably, you would argue, their ace. 39 strikeouts so far this year. So she may be waiting to play until game 2, at least in the circle. Next pitch to Walters. Low and outside. Dribbled in the dirt a little bit. Count moves to 2-2. And then you've got Mackenzie Wilson also out in center, who's your big playmaker at the bats. As here's a pop-up, Rambo makes the catch. Leadoff out here for East Knox. Walters retired for a second time. Here comes Blevins. She was one of a string of walks there in the second. 0 for 1 with that walk in the last inning. First pitch she sees is grounded, just foul. Shout out to our sponsors bringing you today's coverage. Killbuck Savings Bank, North Central State College, Strategic Outdoor Solutions, Northmor Athletic Boosters, Avita Home Health, Pioneer Career Center, and Knox Community Hospital. Pitch lands inside. We are evened up at 1. Golden Knights 11-8 on the season, 3-7 in the KMAC. They've been a part of some very, very close games in the league. Just seems like most of the time, not rolling their way. Moore catches a pop up to third. Back-to-back outs for the Bulldogs, and they're celebrating out in the infield. Next hitter is Celine Miller, who is ahead 1-0. But to kind of expand on Northmore's KMAC schedule, this account moves even 1-1. They started out the year back in March playing Loudonville, lost 6-8 and 4-5. That second game went to extras. Pitch here misses high. Count moves to 3-0. And then they played Cardington, Morrow County rival. They lost 4-5 game 1. They took the second game 7-2. And then played Centerburg. As there's ball 4. Base runner will be on for Northmore with Celine Miller. So Centerburg, they played the 7th and the 8th here in April, lost 1-11, and then 3-5. Lost to Danville 0-3 and 3/8. As this one's grounded right to the pitcher, throw to first. We'll get 3 outs on the board for East Knox. Just a recap, or just to put a pin on that talk we were talking about, that last KMAC doubleheader for Northmore was Mount Gilead this past week. They won 11-1 and 4-1. It was their first sweep of the season in the league. We'll step aside, take a break, come back. 4th innings next on the OH Report.
At Knox Community Hospital, your primary care physician is more than someone who delivers your test results, more than someone who writes prescriptions, more than someone who listens to your heart. We are your healthcare partner who takes the time to know you, listen to your concerns, and provide you with expert personalized care to make and keep you well. Because to us, you're more than just numbers on a chart. You're a neighbor and a friend. Knox Community Hospital, in the community, for the community.
Back to the top of the lineup here for East Knox. Big thing to watch for the Lady Knights. Perfect game watch for Malia Blevins, who throws a first pitch strike. So in a 12-0 game, the pressure has been taken off of the shoulders of the circle, and that has allowed Malia to settle in nicely. So this one's fouled back for strike 2. Settles in again, the 0-2 pitch. Swung on, fouled back. Best contact today from East Knox is taken all the way over the baseball diamond. Next pitch, low and outside. Count moves to 1-2. One trip through the lineup Blevins has retired everybody via strikeout. 9 Ks through 3 innings. And there's 10. That'll make out number 1. Blevins has been on another level today, as that is now 39 pitches, 32 strikes. Up comes Rambo. Squares to bunt. It's fouled into the catcher's mitt. East Knox. They saw Rambo square to bunt right there. That will move the corner infielders in. See if she tries to do it again. Watches that one sail high. Bulldogs, of course, playing for pride at this point. That one misses. Count moves to 2-1. First time we have seen 2 balls in an AB from Malia. Next pitch. That one also misses location. Hitters count for Rambo in the box. 12-0. Blevins misses low, ball 4. And the perfect game is out of the picture. Obviously still the no-hitter in play. Up comes Lydia Hill. Hill looking for a slap shot, ends up taking a strike on the outside corner. Lydia slaps this one just over the third baseman, but too much foul. She'll go down 0-2. Lydia against Centerburg struggled 0 for 3, 2 strikeouts. Here's the 0-2. Fired outside. Not by much, though. Count is 1-2. Slapped, pop up. Watch out in the concourse. The 1-2. Slapped. This one will just find its way foul. Hits off the top of the East Knox dugout. First base run of the day for East Knox. Stands at first base. And that one in for strike 3. So back to the strikeouts for Malia. That's now 11. Out number 2. Still have that runner at first. Moore steps up to the plate. Moore takes strike 1. They're going to go outside with her. And that one skips in the dirt. Throw back to first. Just barely. Rambo getting back in time. But a nice snap throw by Zariah back and behind the plate. Malia will step back in. The 1-1. Moore takes it low. 2-1. Rambo thinking, maybe we have to get some movement on the base paths to try and get this run across. Moore takes again. But then again, that movement could be just another walk here for East Knox. They're up 3-1. This one chipped away. We'll move to a full count. Blevins now 55 pitches. This has been the best test yet out of the Lady Bulldogs here in this top of the 4th. Next pitch grounded just foul past Cooper. We stay full, a second payoff on the way. The 3-2 to Kenley. Swung on and missed. And Malia stays with her strikeout trend. It's now 12 up, 12 down. Did give up a walk, though, there in that frame. So Malia, every single out has been recorded via the strikeout. Those fielders getting a little bored today. It's 12-0 Northmor.
Your future starts here at Pioneer Career and Technology Center. At Pioneer, you'll gain real-world skills, hands-on training, and college credits, all while preparing for the jobs of tomorrow. Pioneer, preparing today's students for tomorrow's opportunities. Discover your future at Pioneer.
New pitcher hits the circle for East Knox here in the bottom of the fourth. Lydia Hill, 7.25 ERA, 39 strikeouts this year. Last played in Game 2 against Centerburg. That's the last time they were out. 4 innings, 4 earned runs given up, 6 walks, 4 strikeouts. The ERA has been piling up for this pitching staff this year, 9.36. That's 7th in the league. Also, 88 walks is the most on the year. We've seen a few of those today with 7 Lady Golden Knights reaching on bases or on balls. Bottom 4, Hill just going to try to change things up here comparatively to what Rambo was offering the Lady Knights in the circle for East Knox earlier. And due up in the lineup, we'll have a couple of pinch hitters. So first off for Northmor will be, this is supposed to be Amons in the lineup, but a new face stepping in for Northmor. Get that name for you as soon as I can. First pitch goes to the backstop. Haley Stuff at the plate. This one chipped in play. Hill runs after it and the throw's wild. So Stuff reaches and will also head all the way to third. Ball finally picked up, put in play. And it is a 3-bagger. Booking an infield single and an advancement on the error to 2 separate bases. So Haley Stuff does her stuff, gets herself on in scoring position with nobody out. Ooh, Cooper saw that skip off the dirt and hit her. She will be rewarded first base. So Shelby, after taking that shot, it looked like to the ankle, is going to be subbed here. So Ellie Brown, another chance to run. You'll recall she had a stolen base earlier in the game. East Knox back to the drawing board. Hill, a couple wild pitches here so far. And there's yet another. I'm booking that a steal, though, because Brown took off even before that found its way towards us. Next pitch. That one curves into the strike zone. 1-1 the count, still nobody out here in the bottom of the fourth. Last chance, it appears, for Northmor to pile on some runs. Next pitch. Another one curves into the zone, throw down to third. Will not be in time. Count moves to 1-2 here on Malia Blevins. Sits on that, takes it out to deep center, and that will hit off the wall, just barely missing a home run. Malia Blevins will score one, and it looks like a second will cross as well. So make it 14-0 Lady Knights. Nearly 15, as you saw where that landed off the wall. Callie Wrights came into the game tied for second in stolen bases. Not sure what number one has done in today's game so far, but Callie's got a few to her name. Could very well be back in the lead in that category. Rips one over to second. Fielded. Oh, cannot get the transfer over to first, so it's an infield single. Still nobody out. Ball was taken in by Opheme and just could not get it out from her chest where it kind of landed. Big gust of wind came right as that pitch was thrown. Maddie C. She has had a day, 2 for 3. Watches that right down the middle, call for a strike. Throw back to first. Evened up at 1. Callie right at first. She's got an open path for another stolen base. She's already got 3 of those today. Will she go again? This one ripped down the first base line. That will score 1. And with right speed, you got to think that's probably going to score 2 unless Coach Wiseman decides to let her up. Answers no to that question. She scores. So that's now 2 on what is now booked a triple, I would say, for Maddie C. But you saw Coach Wiseman very nonchalantly usher right home. So here's one that gets away. Runner on third, 1-0 count, still nobody out. Ava Walters looking for her first hit of the day. She's 0 for 2. She did reach earlier on a walk, though, and also drove in a run. Inside, called a strike. Count moves to 2-2. Still looking for out number 1. Bulldogs are a strike away from it. The pitch from Hill. Curved away from the batter. Counts even, or counts full. This one taken just behind the shortstop. Another run will score. So Walters records her first hit of the day. That will drive in a run, too. That's her second RBI. And that will make it 17-zip in favor of Northmor. Hill strikes in, fires in a strike. Throw gets into the outfield. Zariah Blevins is also 0 for 2, looking for a first hit. Chops that foul. Quickly ahead, Hill is at 0-2 on this hitter. Paisley Lilly at first in for a potential grounder. There's a strike 3 call on the swing and a miss from Blevins. That is the first strikeout today for the Lady Bulldog pitching staff. Celine Miller was supposed to bat here. We've got a substitution made. First pitch grounder over to Lilly. She'll make the tag on first for out number 2. So 2 pitches have gone by, and they've both gone for outs. So Maddie Carson on her first pitch she sees, grounds out to Lilly at first. And another change made, another pinch hitter. This is Lene Carter. 0.83 average. Appeared against Highland. Went 0 for 2 with a walk. Count moves to 2-0. Hill will retreat back to the circle. 4 runs in the first, 8 runs in the second. They were shut out in the third. And this grounder to short will be thrown over to first, not in time, and that will be another run to score for Northmor. So now 6 runs here in the fourth. So book it an RBI for Lene. First pitch swing, Moore scoops, throw over to first, is there on a hop. Good scoop by Lilly, gets us out of the fourth. 3 outs left here for the Bulldogs as the Golden Knights lead at 18-0 here in KMAC action from Northmor High School.
At Knox Community Hospital, your primary care physician is more than someone who delivers your test results, more than someone who writes prescriptions, more than someone who listens to your heart. We are your healthcare partner who takes the time to know you, listen to your concerns, and provide you with expert personalized care to make and keep you well. Because to us, you're more than just numbers on a chart. You're a neighbor and a friend. Knox Community Hospital, in the community, for the community.
Well, Malia Blevins going to step back up for a chance at a no-hitter here against East Knox. Walked a batter last inning that took out her perfect game chance, but still, very, very good performance today from Malia. She'll finish it out here with an 18-0 lead, and the Bulldogs are down to their final 3 outs. That one in there for a strike. We're evened up at 1. Blevins has all 12 outs today via the strikeout. Just 1 walk to her name. Here's pitch 60. Strike 2. For context, Madison Rambo, who's at the plate right now, misses there on the fastball. And that is now 13 Ks. My mistake, that was not Rambo at the plate, but the point I was getting to, Rambo in 2 innings went 78 pitches. This one fouled back. Count moves to 0-1. Blevins right now in the top of the 5th is at 62 after that. This one chipped. Count moves to 0-2. A lot of shuffling going on in the field for Northmor, although many of them will feel won't really matter because it has been all strikeouts today for Malia. That is out number 2. 15 outs, 15 strikeouts doesn't sound too far-fetched anymore. She's 1 away from it. Next one, in for the strike. Field has changed for Northmor, right and left. C at center, Carter at right, Stuff at third, Walters at short, Brown at second, Carson at first. Going for a bunt. That one is now strike 2. Just went underneath the plate, or the bat of Maydell. This one for the no-hitter. Swing and a miss. Dropped. East Knox will usher them over to first, but the throw beats it. 15 outs, all strikeouts, and Malia ends us at 18-0. As the run rule hits effect here in the 5th, and we'll step aside. Malia will join us next here on the OH Report as her big day will be highlighted with an MVP talk with us.
At Avita Home Health and Hospice, our caring professionals are ready to serve you with personally tailored services designed to meet the unique needs of each individual. When we take on a patient at Avita Home Health and Hospice, they really do feel like family. So when we take care of our family, we want to take care of the whole person. So we take care of them from our nurses, our aides, our physical, occupational, and speech therapists, but we also have people that tend to their hearts. So we have social workers, we have chaplains, and people that can help with the emotional side of their care.
At Avita Home Health and Hospice, we have a dedicated team that takes care of you. Caring for the whole person is our promise to you. From social and emotional well-being to the way the patient relates to their loved ones, we treat your family like our family.
Serving patients and their families wherever they call home, including assisted living facilities and nursing homes. Call 1-800-4NURSES to see if Avita can help administer your plan of custom care.
Your future starts here at Pioneer Career and Technology Center. Get real-world skills, college credits, and career-ready training. Discover your future at Pioneer.
At Knox Community Hospital, your primary care physician is more than someone who delivers your test results, more than someone who writes prescriptions, more than someone who listens to your heart. We are your healthcare partner who takes the time to know you, listen to your concerns, and provide you with expert personalized care to make and keep you well. Because to us, you're more than just numbers on a chart. You're a neighbor and a friend. Knox Community Hospital, in the community, for the community.
Local sports deserve to be done right. We're built for the communities that support the game. This isn't about one season. Every season matters because every game tells a story, and those stories don't stop at the final buzzer. We're here for every moment, big or small. Watch anytime, anywhere on your schedule. And it's always free to watch. This is the future of local sports. This is the OH Report.
All smiles today for the Northmor Lady Knights as the Strategic Outdoor Solutions MVP joins us. Shout out to Malia Blevins for the no-hitter today as she gets the 15 strikeouts. 15 outs, 15 strikeouts. First of all, talk to all your fielders and give them a little apology for not letting them do anything out in the field today. Well, congrats to you. And what is it feeling like, of course, now just kind of reflecting on the no-hitter today?
It's very good. My team was able to make me feel comfortable because they'd be able to get any ball hit to them, and my catcher was calling good pitches.
Yeah, absolutely. And then also for you guys, just breaking out the way you did at the plate certainly made you feel a little bit more comfortable. You also got involved at the plate, 3 for 3, 4 RBI today. So what was your approach, not only in the circle but also at the plate, just having a good day today?
Seeing the ball early and just driving it.
Well, Malia, talk about some of your teammates here. They're all really excited for you. A great game for you, just kind of breaking out here this part of the season. What have they done to help you out so far this season?
They gave me a lot of support, and the energy's always good.
All right, well, congratulations to you. 5 innings pitched, 15 strikeouts, 3 for 3 with a double, a triple, 4 RBI unofficially. And then also, go ahead and just give a look at that camera. Give any shout-outs you want.
I want to shout out my teammates, coaches, and family.
All right, Malia with the 18-0 win. Let's go ahead and give it up for her one more time. Congratulations.
Thank you.
At Knox Community Hospital, your primary care physician is more than someone who delivers your test results, more than someone who writes prescriptions, more than someone who listens to your heart. We are your healthcare partner who takes the time to know you, listen to your concerns, and provide you with expert personalized care to make and keep you well. Because to us, you're more than just numbers on a chart. You're a neighbor and a friend. Knox Community Hospital, in the community, for the community.
Time for your post-game show presented to you by North Central State College. Shout out to the Lady Knights getting a big 18-0 win here in Game 1 of this KMAC doubleheader with East Knox that will, weather pending, be played tomorrow back over at East Knox. We'll be at the baseball diamond for that day tomorrow as we see KMAC title implications being put on the line on the other side as we watch along. I'm going to go ahead and go watch a little bit as we sign off here. But Lady Knights moved to 12-8, 4-7 in the KMAC, and they'll look to do it all over again tomorrow against these same East Knox Lady Bulldogs. There's your final line score coming up. As the wind picking up here, 4 runs in the first, 8 in the second, 7 in the fourth. 18 runs, 11 hits for the Lady Knights, no errors, and then just 2 errors for East Knox out in the field that were officially booked here today. Of course, already mentioned both of these teams' paths going to hit up against each other tomorrow at 5:15 over at East Knox this next time. So you can tune in and watch that on their Game Changer. You can also watch the baseball edition of that battle that will be tomorrow, depending on weather, of course. So best of luck to both teams as they move along the rest of the season. Also, best of luck to baseball as they wrap up here tonight. And we're going to sign off here on the OH Report. Jonathon Langdon, Brandon Powell, thank you so much for joining us for some KMAC action here on a Tuesday. We'll go ahead and wish you a good rest of your night. Shout out to our sponsors rolling through your screen one final time. Have a great rest of your night. We'll see you next time.